Well, good morning. We are at the top of Bratislava Castle Hill. What is Castle Hill here? Well, this is a location where there is one of the most beautiful structures here. Oh my gosh, just look at that. Oh, beautiful blue skies today as well. I'll go ahead and put the name of the castle here for you. And I'll also show you some other names of this area. We are at a high point here in Bratislava, Slovakia. Slovakia, a very interesting country. And I had the honor of sitting on the train here next to a Hungarian gentleman who explained to me for 2 hours about the history of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and the time when Slovakia and here, Bratislava, was the capital. There are cathedrals here where dozens of kings and queens have had their crowns placed upon them. And we are going to enjoy this beautiful area. Just take a look. Look at the river. Very scenic up here. And how many people are up here with me? Let's check. It's me. It's not even that cold up here. You see all this snow. It's not that bad at all. It's about 35 degrees. It's quite nice. We are going to enjoy Slovakia. I'm so happy to be here. Bratislava is absolutely gorgeous, and there's a lot to see here and a lot to do. Great meals to be had. I'm so glad that I made Slovakia part of my European travel. We are continuing to go. I'm going to give you prices for everything as usual. We've got a lot to see and a lot to talk about during this video. Let's go. As I head out from the Hotel Chescom, well, I tell you what, this was a good place to stay in Budapest, Hungary. It cost me $900 for the flight here and for 5 days over a holiday. That's why it was double the price of usually staying, from what I'm seeing in price-wise. But the location was excellent, and the Hotel Chescom was a wonderful place to stay. I head down to the train station in Budapest. What a beautiful building, and massive. Trains going every direction to get you all over. It cost me about $30 to get a ticket. However, they had tickets for around $10 and $18 as well. And it really just depends on where you want to sit inside. Honestly, I should have probably picked the $18. It looked great. We have a little time before the next train is going to be coming here. I got here a little bit early so I could grab a cup of coffee. And also so I could just kind of learn what the rail station looks like in the different locations. They have 4 rail tracks that are inside this main building, but the rest are on the sides. So I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it. Also, I wanted to convert some currency from Hungarian back to Euro. And looking at the news right now, there's, again, 2 alerts that came out about traveling to Europe. One is about the new system that's going to be in place in January for traveling to the UK, a new ETA system, okay, for traveling to the UK, including American citizens. So apparently it's not complicated to sign up for, but it's there and you have to have it to get on the airplane. Just keep that in mind. Okay, the second one to think about is mid-2025, they're going to have the new system for all of the EU, which will be a biometric system. And they already have a pretty good system. It's very smooth. I'm enjoying it. I'm not getting my passport checked as I travel between countries. It's very smooth. But they're going to add biometrics, and that's important for you to know. With those biometric checks, is it going to be a big deal? No, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think it's just something for us to keep up to date with. I bought my tickets online. I took screenshots of the QR code. So very simple to use. They have a big sign that tells you all the information about the trains and which rail system it's going to be on. Very smooth. Thinking about using rail is probably a great idea if you're going to be hitting multiple countries. It's about $35 for a first class ticket. And you compare that with flights between countries, you can save a lot of money. You might be able to save $100 a country maybe. Let's take a look at the train. This is the second class seating. There are group seats for like up to 4 people, small rooms, and bicycle racks available. The route between Hungary and Slovakia, beautiful. Snowy hills the whole way, open plains, neat little buildings and small towns as well, right along the Danube River. Getting into Slovakia, it was smooth. I disembarked and jumped in an Uber and went to Hotel Recipia. Let me give you some prices on this and I'll show you the room. The room cost me $280 for 5 nights. Again, I think this is a little bit holiday pricing. I don't think it's usually that much. And it cost me, about $30 for the ticket to get here on the train. That gives you some prices. I thought the room was nice. It was set up for a larger group, but it was just me. And had plenty of room, a nice breakfast buffet, which I'll show you in another video. Throw some snacks into the refrigerator from a little shop down the road, and we are at Castle Bratislava. As I've been traveling now this is my 5th country, I believe, that I've been traveling through Europe, and I've been traveling solo, and I have really enjoyed it. I will tell you that there are so many families that are traveling. And one big reason why I see a lot of families traveling is the use of the rail system. When I use the rail system, you see families that bring strollers, multiple children, they bring their bags, everything that they need. It's much easier than trying to get on a plane. And it's also much cheaper. Getting on the rail system for really there are tickets for like $18. And you can actually reserve a small room, and you can reserve a table for like 4 people. That's really affordable travel for a family and ease of travel for a family, and that's important. Traveling solo like this, there's a lot of times people in the comment section will ask me if I feel lonely. And I will tell you that in general, traveling alone in this way, sure, yeah, you do sometimes find yourself feeling lonely. There is something that I remember, and that is that, I spent 35 years working. I raised a family. And I'll be honest with you, I'm actually kind of enjoying some time alone. I'm actually enjoying some time traveling and seeing the world a little bit solo like this. Doesn't mean I don't have good conversations with people. It doesn't mean that I don't enjoy all of that. But I am enjoying this time alone, and I'm getting a chance to see the world and actually get to know a lot about myself, a lot more about myself than I realized, and who I am moving into this new year and into this new time in my life. I am now 55 years old. I turned 55. And to be where I'm at right now after 35 years of hard work, raising a family, working in very stressful jobs, I'm okay with the solo travel right now. Maybe in the future things will change, but that's true for all of us. Maybe in the future things will change. Of course they're going to. But be happy with the world that you're living in right now, that you've made for yourself. You've worked hard to build it. And I'm okay traveling solo right now. Drac and Finch, right here on Bratislava Hill, where the castle is. It's a neat little restaurant run by a husband and wife, and just a really nice couple. I got a chance to chat with them and ordered myself a little something to eat and a little coffee drink on the side. Perfect. Oh my, thank you. Thank you so much. It was a sort of an art gallery as well. A cool little shop. Oh my word. Thank you so much. Oh, that was great. If you are going to be traveling like I am and you are concerned about healthcare, check out the first link in my description. It will provide answers for travel healthcare insurance. Hopefully it gives you some info so that you don't have to stress about travel healthcare insurance. There's been a lot of talk about costs of traveling through Europe. I am finding rooms. Let's take a look at Slovakia. I bought the train fare, which cost me $30. You can get it for around $18. And I also found a room that's costing me about $280, and that's for 5 nights. Very similar, actually, to the prices that I found when I was going through Latin America. Very similar. And I haven't minded it, really. I haven't minded it. One thing that I will say is that it's about double the price of traveling through Southeast Asia. That's what I've found. The cost of traveling through Eastern Europe and the countries that I have visited has been about double of what it cost me to travel and stay in Southeast Asia. That gives you a general idea of the costs. Sure, you can probably find more expensive places if that's what you're looking for. If you're traveling with somebody, you're going to double everything at least. But that gives you an idea what I'm spending. And I'm trying to bring you the prices of food and lodging and transportation as I travel through Europe. The grounds of Bratislava Castle, incredible. And you could just relax all day here. As I travel, it is often asked about me being lonely, and I appreciate that, of course. And I will tell you that there is something that you don't have to bring with you when you travel, and that's companionship. Companionship is something that you can find along the way. It is different than relationship. It is companionship. As I travel, I enjoy chatting and talking with people. Many of them do not want to be on a YouTube video, of course, and that's perfectly understandable. But I enjoy making friends along the way, and it's something I enjoy in Southeast Asia as well. I find companionship. We are social. As humans, we are social. This is why we build cities. This is why we put together governments to manage our cities for us so that we can go about living our lives. And that is a society, and that is because humans are social. And we do enjoy the companionship of others. And in our lives, we enjoy the relationship with others as well. And right now, traveling the world as I am enjoying the companionship of others as I travel. And it is wonderful, and it is fulfilling, and it has been interesting to meet people and chat with them and make friends along the way. I also find operating this YouTube channel to be social for me as well. I don't feel alone as I'm traveling. I communicate as much as possible. It's not easy. I try my best, but this has actually been very good for me as well. Traveling like this has been good physically, and operating this channel and chatting with many of you has been good mentally. This is a beautiful area to walk all the way around the castle and multiple levels going down. Whew. And a lot of different structures up here. It's not just the main castle. I love it. I'm just loving my travel through Europe. I really am. I stopped into the Castle Cafe just to warm up, and it was just what I was looking for. They had these blueberry muffins. Yes, please, I'll take one of those. And I ordered a hot pear drink with it, which was quite good. Thank you. Thank you. This came up to about €5. You know, one thing I'm finding in Slovakia is I'm finding really good prices. I'm finding food is good prices, stopping into coffee shops, everything. Definitely less cost than some of the other European countries that I've traveled to. Again, I have to say, go. I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. We got a chance to walk around this beautiful area of Bratislava, Slovakia. And we've got a lot more Slovakia to see. And we had a chance to have a good conversation as well. If you want more information on this lifestyle, traveling the world as a minimalist with one backpack, like and subscribe the video and come with me. That's what we do. If you want to know more about what I carry in my one backpack as I travel the world as a minimalist, well, there are links in the description for that equipment. There's also a link for my new book, The Traveler and the Bard. We've got a lot more of Slovakia to see, and I'm glad that you're here with me for it. We'll talk again soon. Aloha. I thought I was safe on the Eurail just relaxing as I traveled around Europe. But he saw me, the mad dog of the Eurail. Look at him, a vicious beast on the prowl. I'm done for, the mad dog of the Eurail. Second is mid, okay, let's try it again. Second is that mid, if you want to know about the information that what I care, let's try it again. Okay.